Hello, everybody. We are now 3 weeks in to the split channel experiment, to the free count experiment, and I am now fully convinced that this is working. The views are not where I want them to be yet, but I do think this is how it's going to be for the foreseeable future. My fault. I streamed for a couple hours. I did some yoga poses to reset my chi. That was very helpful. I was doing goddess pose, but laying down, if you look up goddess pose, it's very difficult. I can't do that. So I did it on the floor immediately after stream, but it was very helpful, but my jaw's still a little bit fucked up. Anyway, the reason this is the future now. I'm starting to find a delineation between the good Commander Roast and the great Commander. And I think that is coming from being able to separate them, being able to put them in their own little pen, and being able to like really obsess about them. And I think so far that I'm obsessing in a healthy way. I'm still limiting myself to 1 hour to write, record, post the video. I think I went over on like one or two, but I was done within the hour, and I had like 2 or 3 minutes of editing or doing overlays or whatever. But there's this thing in rowing where, and I'm pretty sure it's in every sport, but I was garbage at every sport but rowing, where you can hear when it's being done well. Like there is this difference in how the sound hits you when somebody is rowing well, and I feel like the most comparable thing would be that like quintessential movie crack of a baseball bat when somebody hits a home run. Like you can just feel when you really, really get one. And I'm starting to feel that on the really, really good. I don't think all the really, really good ones are the ones that always get the best views, because a lot of that's going to be controlled by how good is the card? How much are people searching the commander that I'm talking about, or the card that I'm talking about? Like how relatable are the references? How likely is it to get collateraled by different search patterns on the internet? And so I don't think that just because I'm figuring out how to just really crack them, that means all the views are going to explode and they're all going to get the same amount of views. I'm not a fool who doesn't know how internet search patterns work, but being able to feel that is really important, and that was something that was getting lost in the noise with my previous approach, because I was always going back and forth between like, okay, I got a Commander Roast done today. That one's going to do well. It's going to be in the top. I'm going to do this other thing today. Oh, it'll be a skit. Oh, it'll be like a top 5 video. It'll be just like a rant, whatever. Oh, it's going to do worse. It's not a Commander video. And then I go back to the Commander videos, and like some careen up, some do fine. And the whole time I'm just like, I don't know, they're doing good. And now that like everything I can look at that channel, everything that I can reflect on the main channel is just this one thing, I think I am beginning to come to a deeper level of pattern recognition with the one thing. So I would highly urge anybody listening to this video, whether or not you find my musings interesting, get obsessed about something. It works. Keep yourself healthy, keep feeding your relationships, keep doing all the things that lead to a whole life, and not your life being about pull-ups or whatever thing you choose to obsess over, but like if you have something you care about, obsess a little bit. Good. So we get into the actual stats. There's the Bossing Say video. Incredible breakaway. Of course it's not made for kids, you ridiculous algorithm. I named it But Sing Say. What are you asking me? Shattering everything. It's at almost 500,000. These are fake views, by the way. YouTube counts short views differently than they did like 6 months ago, 8 months ago, whatever. So I think actual people who saw this, 250,000, 2.5 days. For me, that's insane. I don't think the views are going to repeat on this type of video necessarily, but like just listening to that one, when I showed Z that one, the people who told me about that one, like I think I identified the next level of rhythm to the delivery that makes it funny even if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So that's all extremely, extremely positive. I think the other videos, I had a couple that just like, and on the flip side, I'm now identifying the ones where it feels like eh. Like Zimone is doing okay. I think I had like a good line in there. But Zimone and Shantoto, which got done a couple days apart, those were the ones where I like couldn't feel it. Or it felt good, but I didn't feel that like good clean hit. And I don't know if it's realistic to feel that good clean hit off every single video I do, but I'm going to try. Because I think if I'm not trying to do that, then I wouldn't even like doing this. But I think it's also helpful for me emotionally to have a different feeling that I can be in charge of internally and take from these videos and feel like, "Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one did something." Now with respect to the Free Count channel, I've been unproductive as shit. I got 2 videos done. Wow, I suck. Holy fuck. Um, but I like the 2 videos that I got done, and I think what I need to put into practice for the free count video is I made that channel and I was like, I'm gonna be okay with doing, not that my stuff has high production value, but I'm gonna be okay with doing stuff that has low production value. I'm gonna be okay with doing stuff that has low investment. I'm not gonna worry too much about the sets. I'm not gonna worry too much about overwriting the jokes, and I did good with that for like a week. And then now I'm worrying too much about it. I'm not just filming any thought that comes into my head, which is the point of that channel. And I think I did it yesterday with the league video, and then again with the being too hard on yourself video. And I think those are both good and positive steps forward. But I think that just gotta keep stepping up to the plate. And I think the part of me that was very entrenched in athletics is way too much of a data head and just wants every performance to be an A plus. I was always that type of annoying motherfucker. I was always the fucking fatalist who was like, "Oh, this person had one performance below their mean, washed. I don't know why they're washed. Numbers say they're washed." And I do think the second channel is freeing me from that a little bit. Uh, but I'm having such a good time trying to figure it out more with the roasts that it's making me self-conscious about filming the idiot thoughts. And I don't think that's healthy long term. I think it'll warp my sense of humor around weird shit that's only funny for like 60 seconds of yelling about a commander, and that's not going to work. That's not going to work long term. I want to do other shit. But I do think I'm coming to a different understanding of my relationship with the work that I do, which is not deeply serious, but the 1 hour periods were starting to stress me out a little bit. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about like, well, shouldn't it be stressing me out less? Because it's taking up less of my time. I'm not letting it hang over me all day long like I used to. And I think what I realized is that I liked it hanging over my head all day long because I love getting a good one. It is conceited, but I swear to God, when I come up with a funny line for one of these, I'm just so pleased. Just so pleased. Because I know Z is gonna laugh, and I know somebody else that I've never met is gonna laugh, and I know that like 3 months from now I'm gonna see somebody in the street and they're gonna quote it to me, and we're both gonna be like, "Yeah, that was funny. That did make us both smile." And so I think the 1 hour work periods are making me accept that I can't be that funny 24/7, and I want to be so fucking bad. I think that's why I stream so much and why I vamp so much on the streams, is I want to be in that zone all of the time forever. And if I try to be, I will cook my brain, I will cook my jaw, and I will not be funny at all, and I will probably end up like Dave Chappelle making fucking shitty I mean, I won't end up like Dave Chappelle, God. What what a fucking fall off that was. Not that I'll even get that high in the first place, but I was hoping that sentence was. I do the Michael Scott thing a lot. I start a sentence with something bombastic, and I'm like, I'll find it. My feet will get under. That one, I don't know how to connect the dots, but just like. He probably still thinks he's funny, right? He's gotta. And that's what I'm afraid of, is talking so long and so nonstop and never reflecting on it that I get to a place where I'm just still talking and. Oh man, somebody. I was talking to somebody and I was talking about how my streams had been going recently and the effort I was putting into trying to make the streams go better. And they were like, yeah, but with your platform, like you could probably just scroll card to card and say "but" every time, right? No. I mean, yes, but I would flop very quickly. But it is weird the degree, or it is frustrating the degree to which I want to think like this all the time. And the more I try to think, the more continuously I try to think that funnily or that cleverly, the more it actually grinds down the gears. Like, you have to let the engine rest. I fucking hate that. Oh my God. But I am coming to accept it. And I am coming to accept that trade off by increasing my obsession during the time that I am able to feel it. I felt that during today's stream. I felt that during the last couple shorts I've filmed. I have to let go of it. Because if I try to hold it down 24/7, I'm just going to blur all the lines. I'm gonna fuck up the internal gauge for when I'm really hot and when I'm just yelling. So I would encourage all of you to do the same. Whatever thing you care about right now, figure out when you're on and put the pressure to 11. Obviously, we're talking about a scale out of. I swear to God, if I see a comment about out of 100, I'll laugh. It'll be good. I'll get you though. And then you have to let go. Because if you don't let go, your grip's gonna get tired. You're gonna slip, you're gonna fall into a puddle of your own shit, and you're gonna be unhappy about yourself forever and ever. And nobody wants that. It was a good week. I got 5 shorts done. Fuck yes, right? I got 2 long forms in the can. Those will get published next week. I just didn't send anything to my editor early enough. Good. The work ethic's coming up. It has to keep coming up. But I'm figuring something out. Might be a manic phase, but I'm figuring something out.